Hi there, Scorpio. Welcome. Let's look into your messages. This is a timeless message. It's also a general one. Messages for Scorpio. The Hierophant, Taurus. The Hierophant, yeah, this could be a Taurus. It could be about a marriage, a commitment, perhaps a path that you're on as well with that teacher. So someone who is like a teacher, people come to them for advice. Okay, something orthodox, yeah? Okay. And the moon is the divine feminine, the dark Six of Cups, gifts, the Hermit, Virgo. Okay. Some really heavy energies showing up. Two of Pentacles. Someone could be experiencing the dark night of the soul. At the bottom of the deck, Five of Cups. So these two are Scorpio energies. And you're showing up strongly. You're also having a heightening of your gifts. There's something to do with the seasons. If there's one sign that experiences the seasons, is definitely Scorpio. And of course, wherever you have Scorpio in your chart. But this signifies the season itself, the season in terms of weather, as well as the full moon in Taurus, which is about agriculture, renewal of the land. And I feel this is your journey. You could be a high priest, for example, or there's that aspect of yourself that is being activated. This feels the Four of Wands. Okay, so there could be a home, or you're coming to this milestone on your spiritual journey or on this journey. Let's get more. Five Cups, Six Cups, 11, balance. Something is requiring you to balance. The Devil, the Hierophant, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your reading. There's also Cancer, Pisces, but especially Cancer. Three of Pentacles with the Hierophant and the Devil. This is a collaboration. With this Three of Pentacles, there is above and below. And in the below, there's something to do with eternal life. So this is like a wholesomeness. This is also Capricorn energy. On the 15th of November, Saturn goes direct. There's the full moon in Taurus. So there's a lot coming together for you. You could also be coming to some kind of collaboration with others, or yeah, it has to do with a journey. Shadow. This is regarding a shadow work. The moon, Four of Wands again. So the Four of Wands has been wanting to come out. So I feel there's a coming together happening, or an achievement that you're coming to. With the moon and Four of Wands, Six of Pentacles. So this is Taurus energy. I feel this is a twin flame connection. And of course, what we say about twin flames is like a reflection, a looking in the mirror. So you are your own twin flame as well. So whatever this person could be experiencing, you're experiencing it as well in some capacity. Or you could be the one watching this. 3 and then 6. So a doubling from the 3. Open to receiving. So there's that thing of power dynamics that are coming up here. Could be some kind of balancing process when it comes to giving in a relationship that you're in. The Six of Cups, Temperance, Sagittarius. Some really heavy energies coming up for you. Six of Cups, Temperance, Queen of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This is to do with charity. You could have given in the past, or you've connected. This is a past life connection in a nutshell. Okay, let's get more. The Hermit, clarified by Six of Swords. 6, 6, 6. This is strong soulmate energy. With the Hermit, Six of Swords, Two of Cups. Yeah, talk about soulmate, and we have Two of Cups. You're coming together, and there could be one person in the Five of Cups, the other one in the Six of Cups. So that is how the balance is happening in this relationship or in this commitment. You see, one person is like building, the other one is yet to reach up here, but then somehow both sides are balanced in the middle. So there's one that could be going beyond halfway to keep the 100%. Five of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles. So this is showing doubt, contemplation. Together with the Five of Pentacles, that makes up Seven Pentacles. Reflection. Three of Wands. An opening, light. Could be some ideas or even opportunities coming in. Okay, I think I know what this is. The Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is to do with your visions and your dreams and your goals. The full moon is activating a powerful energy for you of like the inner teacher, all right, first of all, and then how that comes for you on the outside in various capacities, in the workplace, in the home space. Ooh, okay, I'll start from somewhere. Now, the Six of Pentacles in this deck shows an imbalance. Four Pentacles on one side and two on the other. So this is what I'm getting. I did your full moon in Taurus message, and there was something about potential. The potential you see in others already lives within you. It's also a way of saying that you could be someone who builds upon others' potential as a giver, right? And this activation is calling you inward to build that balance within yourself. So you're getting to see imbalance in power dynamics even within yourself. So you see on this side there's Three Pentacles, here there's Two Pentacles. This side Three Wands, here Four Wands. Six Pentacles, Five Pentacles. Okay, so there's, and then there's a coming in between. And this in between is not 50-50. So it's like you're standing in front of the mirror and you're seeing your own reflection. That reflection may be what is being shown to you, but it's not on the other side, if that makes sense, right? So there's something about that that is being highlighted in this reading. and how that comes in these soulmate unions that you're coming to. Because this is a massive activation for you, for this person, and then how the coming together. This is a, yeah, it's a balancing process, and you get to see indeed that just like the scale that can go like that and like that, it's never really like that. So there is an energy or something that your guides are calling attention to regarding giving to yourself, and it also has to do with worthiness. And this may be, it's making you to revisit old wounds, wounds of rejection, abandonment, for example. And then there's a coming together of yourself and the health of your relationship with yourself and your home and your work. This is about resourcefulness, it's about your resources and how the emotional aspect of this process which you're showing up in is impacting the pentacles in the form of seeds. And that is further shedding light on, or even putting a spotlight on the seeds to flourish. So this is about the flourishing of the seeds that you have planted. The mind space may come in the form of worry, overthinking, but then what you're being guided to do here is to stop and to bring your attention to where you shine, or what really needs attention, and that is the emotional aspect. So it's a form of avoidance that I'm getting, regardless of attachment styles, like either anxious, avoidant, all of those kind of attachment styles. At the heart of it all is some kind of avoidance that we experience, right? So there's that part of you that is calling to be attended to. My goodness, I'm actually taking my time to speak here because the message is so vast. It's also to do with the bottom. It is like I'm having to revisit what is, or to speak from what is in the dark. But it's also a way of showing a combination of the pentacles, the matter, the energy, and the water. Like how you practice that for yourself. So it's requiring a lot of grounding on my own part. And it's just beautiful to see how it's coming together here. Okay. The other aspect of this reading is past relationships, contracts that are being dissolved in this process. So there is a further demarcation and a clear line right now between your past relationships and what you have taken from that going forward. So all in all, this is a beautiful activation. I mean, you are experiencing it differently, it's manifesting differently, but it's all about your manifestations. The temperance energy is telling me of one step at a time, because you have arrived at your destination. You've arrived at your destination. So you could have gifts coming to you, spiritual gifts, other kind of gifts. They're coming in. You have good news coming in. All you need to do right now is to continue to work on that place of worthiness, and it will find you moving in a new direction, a new light, a new kind of horizon. But it feels really wide. It feels like that. The wheels are in motion. So anything that makes you to doubt yourself, yeah, it's all a part of it. It's like, this is a beautiful picture that I'm seeing here. And then there's a place for venting, right? This is where the vent can come in. So it ultimately comes back to you. 155 could be significant as well. 666, 1818. But this feels like it's happening. It's happening. You're coming into what we call a beautiful and harmonious union here. This is about union and your purpose. It's all clicking together. It's like clicking. There's also a coming together of, that wholesomeness, the above and below. So whatever you're doing in the above, maybe through your grounding practices, your meditative practices, is reflected on the below. What you're doing on the below is reflected on the above. So there's that thing of 1 and 7, 7, 1, which is like the star energy, right? So I feel like this reading is connected also to a preparation for Pluto going into Aquarius. Pluto is your ruling planet, so that is not changing. It's just changing houses. And this is coming again together with the full moon in Pisces in September, the full moon in Aries, that warrior mind, the courage, being more direct, with what you want. And then the full moon in, after Aries, this is Taurus now, is bringing about that balance of giving and receiving. And Taurus just happens to be the shadow side for Scorpio, the other side. So there's just that thing of everything coming together for you. Like everything you have been manifesting, what you're doing more now is making space for it because it's yours. It's not outside of you. It's been yours. And then the thing with this spiral of opening to receive personal development, spiritual development, it keeps moving. And your world is expanding to other worlds. So even the shadow aspects of your experience is part of the energy, is part of you. I'm getting a dark side as well, that villain within, there's that activation. Because it's part of you being a leader. You're definitely taking, out of 11, you're taking 6. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Water Guardian, connect with your emotion. So that is the 5 of Cups. Traveler, move in a new direction. So this is the 3 of Wands and the Traveler. So I feel like this is talking about a new journey, or even the way you see yourself. That is the wheel of karma right there. So there's something about Pluto, the underground, which is also connected to karma. It's like you are a walking karma. And when we say that, even to you who is listening to this, who is watching this, right? It's like we can see it on the surface, but you are a walking karma. Like that is Pluto energy in itself. So with the Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Three of Wands, I feel there is another person's energy, just like what came earlier, but this person is still in the place of contemplation. They have a deep fear of rejection. And your guides could be telling you to move in a new direction. It's a way of saying to keep expanding, to keep growing. And what is aligned for you is right there, is right here with you. So something may keep you at the crossroads right now where you may worry. You may be wondering when it's going to happen. There is love. It's just not on the same level. And this is not to judge. In fact, this is about surrender, which releases judgment. It's just saying that they're just not on the same level right now. It's like you have so much depth to you. And part of your work right now of you moving and growing is seeing that potential within yourself. Which continues to sharpen your standards, your values. And even that itself, the perception, the definition of what that is continues to shift for you. This is why you are on this journey in the first place. You know, it's an abundant one. And then you are being an inspiration. In fact, the way this person sees you, it could be an earth sign, could be a fire sign, or the other way around, like Scorpio to the other way around. But there is someone or a group or people around you, could be other relationships. They see you in a light that you don't understand. You really do not understand how they see you. They see you as a powerful person, like the ability to keep in that balance. You know, it takes a lot of work. You are in a powerful position, and this next cycle is taking you to see that within yourself. It's a throne. You're being looked up to, even from the ones that may compare, and I'm not talking about the past, maybe some karmic contracts. No, none of that. I'm talking about those that you know are healthy, but then maybe there are situations here and there that haven't been straightforward, you know, maybe with grief, all of that stuff that can keep one from being their true selves. But you will get to see how they look up to you, and you get more comfortable on your path. It's going to be, even if you are with someone or a group of people, it feels like a lone one. Feels like one where you are traveling alone, but also knowing that you are not alone. So now is the time to release your mental space and come into your body. Allow the emotions to settle in. And from there, you gain your clarity and you keep expanding. Your guides want you to know that they are working with you. You have a solid foundation, really solid. And this foundation that I'm getting is not one that is concrete, like in one place. It continues to move around. And you know this journey about yourself. And of course, every now and then there are checkpoints. And I feel like this could be a checkpoint that you are in or on, and it's part of your journey. It's truly sad, I have to say, because sometimes we just want, like, just like what came up about, revisiting old wounds. That can sound very, it's not easy, but that can sound like something, be like, yeah, I know I need to work on that. But the sad fact is, there are many who actually do not have that zeal. They're still walking around, doing their stuff, but they just do not see it in the same light as you do. That itself enhances your strengths. And someone may be saying, I don't want to be strong. No, this is not about being strong. In fact, you are strong, but then this is not about that, because this is your strength. This is your bravery. This is your courage. This is the courage that you have, that it's powerful. And it's time to see yourself this way. Summer, bask in joy and light. If I were to put this in simple words, is to not wait around, and to keep moving in your truth. And that is moving in a new direction. This is a truly humbling experience. Now, of course, I feel like this person could be undergoing shadow work as well. Yeah, it feels like that here and there with the Two of Cups. So there is something about the mirror energies. Great match. There's actually, I feel this is really good news. Really, really good news. You are on the verge of finding, it says here, perfect work, because this is the life and career deck, but I feel this is just talking about is a great match, and the puzzle pieces are coming together. So if this is work, just know that you are indeed on the verge of finding the perfect work for you. I'll finish reading that. Do not give up. You may need to grow your own business to be truly happy. Apply this the way it resonates. There we go. You're uncovering new gifts. You're visiting the depth of the ocean, and there are parts of you that you are revisiting, releasing, and then what do we have there? Voila, gifts coming in. You are uncovering new talents that will land you new work and a better position. You could get more money with the deal as well. So if something felt rejected or kind of non-requital or was not returned, sitting in that hole, sitting in that rock bottom, if that is what you need to do right now, let it be. Freedom. You need to have more flexibility with your schedule and income. Being self-employed is ideal. Oh, time off will help you get clear. So I feel like with what came earlier, it keeps talking about independence. Everything is about independence and more of definition. definition, like defining. Yeah, you're defining more of who you are. And with that itself, your manifestations are coming in. The one thing I'll say with definition of who one is and manifestation is to, as difficult as that can be, to leave your heart open, but also redefine your boundaries, because that is your protection. So what may feel like the dark night of the soul, for example, shadow work, is in itself protection. And a lot of that is the divine feminine, the dark. So it's not the same as the light. It's not the same at all. It's the foundation that you do not see below the house, but it's needed for the house to thrive in any kind of weather. There's also this story of Demeter and Persephone, is it Persephone? And it's to do with agriculture, right? Growing of seeds. So every winter, Persephone has to go underground to Hades. So it talks about the underworld, Pluto once again. So there's a process that may not look like it on the outside, but on the outside it may actually feel like resistance, and the message here is to allow the flow. I feel like I've spoken too much, but yeah, just trying to say similar stuff in different sentences, but you do have your outcome. I feel there's good news coming your way. Workaholic. So this is about finding time for play. Complacency. Now, I'm not getting a lot of the complacency aspect. That could be part of it. But what I'm getting here is that story of Demeter and Persephone, how it can feel like there could also be a mother figure in the picture, like something to do with a mother. Or you could be, yeah, with that divine feminine, there's the mother aspect of yourself that is being highlighted. And even revisiting these old wounds, you know, feelings of not being good enough, those fears, is connected to mother wounds. There, yeah. So if there's someone or there's a group of feminines or something to do with that, then there could be some kind of a maybe comparison, even though that is not being highlighted here a lot, but I'm getting something to do with that. So someone could be experiencing that. But that is just by the way. Messages for Scorpio. '22, your mind, your body, your soul. So this is connected to the world card once again, just like the 21, spacious mind and soul. Let's read this card. It looks beautiful. At the bottom of the deck, trust yourself. Your mind, your body, your soul. This is a rebuilding card. It's a clearing card. And then trust yourself is a rebuilding card. Okay. Who are you? This question is at the center of spiritual inquiry. You may not know exactly who you are, and that is okay. In fact, it's good to be curious. This card is drawing you back to yourself to remind you that you have been created in this mind, body, and soul for a reason. Remember that you are exactly where and who you are supposed to be. Your work is to align all parts of yourself so that this divinely created being, you, is living your life to your fullest potential. Be gentle and kind to yourself. Open the connection between your mind, body, and soul so that you can begin to feel whole again. Okay, it says here, start a yoga practice. Whether you are new to yoga or have an experienced practice, this card is here to guide you to the mat. The word yoga means union, bringing your mind, body, and spirit back together. And through practicing yoga, you will begin to feel this. Allow this practice of breath and movement to reconnect you to all aspects of yourself. You will then find it easier to listen to the whispers of your intuition. It could also be other aspects of practice, like where you bring breath work and movement together. Even when I'm speaking, I'm doing something similar, like bringing together mind, body, and soul so that I can express myself and communicate. Trust yourself. Trust is not given, it is earned. This applies to other people, but also to yourself. Do you trust that you will make the right choices for yourself? Do you trust that you will guide yourself away from trouble and onto the right path? So I feel there was something that came regarding maybe mother figures or feminines for you to, maybe it will require you to be very careful. I believe that came up in one of your readings. And this is the full moon, so there could be something hidden here, and it may require you to be more alert. If there is even a small doubt, let's work on earning back your whole trust. Ultimately, no one knows you better than you know yourself, so you must strengthen your internal trust to feel empowered in the world. What does trust really mean to you? Safety, truth-telling, etc. When you learn your own definition of trust, you can then begin to build on it. By trusting yourself, it is much easier to trust the world around you. Trust is a practice of truth-telling, and when you turn that practice inward, it also becomes a practice of getting to know yourself better. Ask yourself these questions. Who do I trust most in the world? Why do I trust that person? How does trust make me feel? How can I trust myself more fully? One more message. I plan to make this a long reading, and I'll definitely come back with more. Hummingbird, joy. At the bottom of the deck, Ocean, harmony. You're bringing together different and diverging perspectives of yourself. This is indeed a big process. It feels really, it's like bringing together fragments right now. There's also something about your presence, like your presence is one that may feel like a lot to others around you. And this is because of this coming together. It's a powerful process. So perhaps you could be seen, or even right now, as you're elevating, you are part of And it's a belonging. Yeah, it's a sense of belonging. We can bring down ourselves, and it's human. So I feel like this coming together of diverging perspectives of yourself is knowing when to bend, knowing when to step up to who you are without losing who you are. All right. I'm not getting so much of like complete isolation. For some of you, it could be, but I'm getting more of not belittling or dimming your light because others deem you as too much. Okay. And I feel like you know this already, and this may be coming as confirmation. All right, Scorpio. I hope that this message was helpful. I'll come back with more videos as well, and sending so much love. Bye bye.